Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a past few days craziness it has been. Dodgers won the World Series. Very cool. And as you know, we are joining forces with Spectrum Wine during this transition. It kind of will feel the same for you guys out there, you know, because it'll be the WineX email, it'll come to you the same way. Everything will be kind of the same. We're going to try to make this as streamlined as possible during this transition. With that being said, we're going to still offer wine, and today's wine is a humdinger. The Bacot family, Julien, Gerard, and Dominique, which was Juliette's mother, they literally were like my family. I mean, since 2001, we became very close. In fact, Juliette was very instrumental for Wine Exchange and myself to introduce me to many of the top negociants in Bordeaux. Really pumped up our store, pumped up who we are, pumped up our business, you know, as far as the things that we do, really being ambassadors for the region. And so as such, in 2009, they sponsored me to be inducted into the Jardin de Saint-Emilion. It's literally a brotherhood that has been around since 1199 and was set up by the King of England when England once ruled that area. So, and essentially it was basically to keep the quality of the wine in Saint-Emilion. So it was really cool for them to do that. So my ties with them stayed, and it's still, they're like family to me. In 2019, I brought a group of customers to Bordeaux, and one of the stops we made was at Beauséjour Duffau. And you know, Juliette and I, and Julien, her husband, have talked a lot now that they're running the chateau, because they made some changes over the years. Before, Jean-Philippe Fort from Michel Roland used to be the wine consultant. And then when Juliette's father, Gerard, decided to retire, basically he handed the reins over to his daughter and son-in-law. And so now Juliette really had a hard look at what they were really going to try to do, both for Beauséjour and today's wine, La Gomerie. In 2011, La Gomerie was burnt down, and when they were rebuilding La Gomerie, they decided to turn it into an auberge, which is an absolutely glorious auberge with the comfiest beds you've ever slept in. And so prior to that, all the vines that were at La Gomerie were going into Beauséjour Duffau. So now they got a new facility in addition to Beauséjour Duffau with La Gomerie, and they decided to bring it back. And 2016 was the first vintage of La Gomerie. And it's an interesting history. So Juliette's grandfather used to live at the property, and he was visited by Robert Parker during the, I think it was the 2000 vintage of La Gomerie, and Parker kind of pulled in and said, "Hey, what are you doing? What is this? You got some secret here?" And you know, basically Juliette's grandfather was like, "Yes, I got this small plot." And it has very unique terroir, something that really most of Saint-Emilion does not have. And so I'm going to make 100% Merlot, like Pétrus, because the terroir at the property is blue clay. It's blue clay and sand, just like Pétrus. So Parker's like, "Oh, I got to taste this." So I think they kind of thieved, some of the wine out, and Parker made a big deal out of La Gomerie. Anyway, Juliette's grandfather passed away. There was the fire, and when the Bacots took the property over, or Juliette and Julien Bart, they decided to bring it back. And they brought it back, like he said, in outstanding fashion. So let me explain. You know what's happening with Beauséjour Bacot nowadays. it's now one of the darlings in Saint-Emilion. In fact, 22 just received 100 points. So they knew that they kind of needed to make a change back in 15 and 16. And so with that, like I mentioned before, Jean-Philippe Fort, which was their enologist, was let go, and they brought in Thomas Duclos. And I know you've heard that name before because I've mentioned it numerous times, because the guy consults for Canon, he consults for Troppelmondo, he consults actually for Pétrus. So again, it's kind of a secret. But he does so many of the estates now that are getting big scores. And the thing about him is he likes texture, layers. He almost has a burgundy touch for Bordeaux. He picks a little earlier, doesn't over extract, uses a little less wood, but very high quality wood, in order to make a wine of this fashion. And so when we were there, Julien is like, I got a surprise for you guys. And he pulled out the 2016 La Gomerie. And when we tasted it, us and the guys I brought, we were all just blown away. And the reason we were so blown away is because the wine, being 100% Merlot, like Pétrus, had so much texture and layers to it. Oh man, that nose. And now, 2016 is, it's almost 10 years old now. Oh boy. Hold on, let me take a moment. No. The nose, cassis, blueberries, cocoa, minerals, little touch of oak. And on the palate, it's silky texture. It's dense, big mid palate. Oh my gosh. Just the fruit, the nuances just are seamless on the palate. And like the tannins are there, but they're melting. They melt in the finish. Wow, what a wine. What a wine. And here is something even cooler. So Julien is like, okay, Tristan, we've known you forever. Okay, we've known you, literally, this is now about 20 years at the time. And we're going to give you this exclusively for the United States. I'm like, really? He's like, yes. I'm like, okay. And so, yes, we are the exclusive for the 2016 La Gomerie for the United States. We're the only ones that have it. And because we have it, you should have it too. I haven't had the wine in a while. I love it when I get surprised, because this is my first time tasting it too. Well, that first time for, during its duration, let's just say. Wow, I'm telling you right now, gorgeous, gorgeous wine. And it's not cheap, but for what you get, it's not expensive, especially when you compare it to that P word wine. Yeah. So, beautiful laid down 6-packs. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous wine. Can compete with any of the Napa super wines that sell for 10 times the price. You know what to do, click, it's all the same, and we'll get it out to you. Now, mind you, in this transition, it'll be a little bit of time, in the first few days of November before we can actually, get things going. But I'm telling you right now, in the long run, this transition and this merge is going to be a great thing for everybody and all wine lovers alike. So thank you for your patience. We love you. Click and subscribe, and we will be back tomorrow.